All right, today's topic, bro. CENK Uygur from the Young Turk is probably Donald Trump's biggest hater. I want you to listen to this section of his interview with Patrick Bet-David where they're talking about Donald Trump. Listen to how emotional this man gets. Okay, I'll let you know what I think about it. I'll add a couple facts to my commentary. Let me know what you think about it. Let's help each other in the comment section. Let's do this.
Adriano Valentino from Australia said Trump is an uncontrollable con man, question mark. CENK, you're a sociopath. The next guy responds and says, at least he's a con man, at least he's not a politician, which is pretty interesting.
Well, that last one's kind of true.
Yeah.
At least it's a profession.
Yeah. So we'll take call-ins in the last 30 minutes probably. So just stay tuned. And Tyler, if you want to put the number there for some people that want to call in the super chats. But let me continue. Okay.
I just want to say real quick, Donald Trump is not a politician. That's why so many people can identify with him. That's a fact. All right, let's keep going.
So, can I address the con man thing real quick?
Sure.
There you go.
I mean,
listen to this.
He's been adjudicated and admitted to being a con man. Both his charity and his university were giant scams, and he had to pay huge fines, $25 million fine, because he was running scams. Almost everything he runs is a scam. And by the way, does everybody know that he's gone bankrupt 6 times?
Okay, right away, bro. He went on a tangent. First, for the university. This is a video you probably won't see anywhere, right? I got it from Vox, and it's about the Trump University. I want you to listen to this.
So I was looking for courses that I could learn about the basics of business, such as branding, marketing, finance. In addition, I took some of the real estate courses. I thought maybe the real estate way would be the way for me to go also, to look at investing in real estate. And I must tell you that the courses that I took were outstanding.
I went into the Florida markets and did about 40 business deals there, real estate deals in South Carolina, and the returns on those deals were incalculable. They were just amazing, and I wouldn't have been able to do those deals without learning Donald Trump's business techniques and real estate strategies, and I learned them all from Trump University.
We made a goal to do a deal and get our money back, and within 60 days we hit our goal. Bought a property at auction, resold the property, and made approximately the same money we spent on Trump University back.
The courses that I took were outstanding. They were excellent in terms of the quality of the content. In fact, I still have them on my iTunes and on my cell phone and listen to them every once in a while.
It was an amazing learning experience. For me, the teachers were very positive with me, and they were very patient with me in the class, and they were very helpful.
Through the Trump University training sessions, we never felt pressured to do anything that we didn't want to do. We never felt pressured to go in a direction we didn't want to go, sign anything we didn't want to sign, pay for anything we didn't want to pay for. It was truly just offered and an opportunity we took. I see and hear that there are former Trump University students coming out, and I have to sit back and think to myself, if they were given the same information, the same education, the same opportunity, how come they didn't have the same results? And I think that is because you have to take action upon yourself. You have to go out and make it happen and apply that, no different to any other education or any other information you may obtain.
An interesting thing that they did when they started that class, I don't know if folks know this or remember it, they told us, if you feel you're over your head or you feel you're not going to use these techniques and leave your books on the shelf, check out of the class now and we'll refund you. And they were trying to tell people, don't stay and don't do this if you don't think you're going to use it. They gave people a chance to leave the class. And that's something that my partner, who I went with, business partner, reminded me of, and I thought it was very powerful because they did say that to us. They wanted serious people who were really going to study and really going to learn and really use them, and I personally did.
When you look back at
All right, I don't want to bore you too much with that video, but this is just to show you that in every story, there's 2 sides. I just show you 3 people that are now successful and millionaire because they went into Trump University, right? So make your own decision. Yes, there were other students that felt like they didn't learn anything and there was a settlement of around $25 million. But you have some people that are actually willing to come on TV and tell you that they learned a lot. All right, let's keep going here with our man CENK. It's crazy how emotional this man is.
He's an awful, awful businessman. Couldn't manage his way out of a wet paper bag. Biggest dumbass I've ever seen in business. What he did in Atlantic City, it didn't just sink his own companies, he sank the entire city. He's one of the worst businessmen in American history. And by the way, you see the incompetence of the Democratic Party, that they couldn't point out those simple facts when they were running against
Let me ask you this. What's harder to do? Okay, be honest. Let's see. I'm really curious to know what you're going to say. You think it's harder to be a senator for 50 years? Or do you think it's harder to be in free enterprise, free market capitalism competition in New York for 50 years? What's harder to do?
Well, Trump has proved that the economy is much harder because he went bankrupt so many times. Okay. It must be really hard.
Okay, I looked into it. You can check it out. Trump filed for bankruptcy 6 times. Now, ask me how many businesses Trump has to his name. Over 500. 6 out of 500. That's like 2%, bro. 6 out of 500 businesses. Yo.
Jack, but wait a minute. But the point is, there's a big difference between me being in the arena and getting my ass kicked, but at least I'm getting in the arena, versus being a fan on the outside and I'm booing the guy in the arena. Let's give some credibility to the guy that's got the balls to be in the arena fighting. Capitalism, free market.
No, Patrick, I give you credit. I give me credit. Yeah. We're in the arena and we built these things on our own, okay? So Ben Shapiro, I don't agree with his politics, but he built Daily Wire and it's a real business now, etc. I give credit, okay? Crowder, I don't think takes big money, and I think he did it on his own. I give a lot of credit. Trump had his dad hand him $413 million. He's a spoiled little bitch. Okay.
Okay, so that's another lie. Let me show you why. Trump was not given 400 million. That's an estimate in today's money. All right. His father gave him, and it says here, this is from CNBC. Trump claimed he turned a small 1 million loan from his father into an empire. They were trying to fact check him, right? They did fact check him. The New York Times says it was more like 60 million. 60.7 million. So maybe 60, 70 million or like 100 million, whatever. It wasn't 400 million. So that's an exaggeration and that's an estimate in today's money. Trump today is worth $3 billion. So he changed or he transformed, he worked on his $100 million, whatever his dad or his father gave him, which is, I believe, the same every father with money will do with their kids, right? Into $3 billion. Do you think Trump's father is sitting right now, I don't know if he's in heaven or whatever, sitting down thinking, I gave my son 400 or whatever, $100 million. He turned it into 3 billion. He's worth 3 billion. You as a father, you won't be happy, right? You won't be proud. Please let me know. And by the way, we are talking about CENK Uygur, who is worth $10 million. So you have a guy who is worth $10 million calling a billionaire, somebody who's worth 3 billion, stupid, dumb, and all those other names. This is crazy, bro.
He blew the whole $413 million because he's a moron. I give him zero credit.
Kids?
Yes.
Okay. When you're kids, when you die, and you have a living trust, you're a smart guy. I'm sure you got a living trust. I'm sure you got all that stuff.
There you go.
When God forbid something happens to you and that money and the business goes to them, are you going to call your kids a spoiled whatever? Because they're going to get your money.
No. There's a difference. What do you do with the money? So if my kids then use it to do good in the world or to just set up a business, etc., then that's great.
I just said, am I bad for stopping the video again, bro? Like, I'll put the video link in the description. Trump has around 500 businesses to his name. All right. 6 went bankrupt. And bankruptcy, you don't just go bankrupt because you don't have money or because you are really bad at what you are doing. Anybody who knows, who's in business and who understands finance will tell you that. Bankruptcy, you can file for bankruptcy for different reasons. Okay. But let's keep going here.
If they take it and they go, Daddy gave me the money, I'm going to put my name all over Atlantic City. And then they are spoiled and they make fun of other people while actually not doing anything, not doing the homework. The guy can't even read.
Jack.
I'd be embarrassed if my kids were anywhere near as lazy and dumb as Donald Trump.
So CENK Uygur is calling Donald Trump, who became the president of the United States, one of the dumbest person ever in United States history. He can't read and whatever. Bro, that man became the president of the United States. You couldn't win right here, according to this Ballotpedia, CENK Uygur ran for election to the U.S. House to represent California 25th Congressional District. You can read, right? CENK, you can read, you can write essays, you can talk, you can do all those great things. You couldn't win a seat. Donald Trump became the president of the United States and almost won the second time, because if you look into it, his number in 2020 were way better than in 2016. His number were actually way better, but he didn't win, right? Why? Somebody asked me why. Hunter Biden laptop, the media. All right, let's keep going.
They can't read past the page. They used to have the presidential briefings that were just 3-4 pages. They had to boil it down to a page because he would lose attention.
Because the guy is dealing with so many different things that he typically wants to have the one page instead of the 50 pages. But
no, because the guy is now a politician. Donald Trump is a businessman, and politicians love reading and, sweet talking to you. That's what politicians do. Donald Trump is not a politician. He's a normal person. This man right here will never understand that. Why so many millions of people love Donald Trump. He's never going to get it. Donald Trump is not a politician. That's why so many people wants him to become president. He actually understands what people are going through. Politicians don't care. Right now, politicians are looking at you struggling with the gas price, and they're telling you to buy an electric car. They're telling you just get an electric car. Like, they are so out of touch with reality. That's what's happening. Yo.
Can I make a quick point on Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, this might shock some of the people. I'm not a Trump fan. I don't know, probably don't know my politics. I mean, there's a lot of people here that think I'm a crazy socialist left wing because I'm just not a Trump fan. I'm a capitalist, and I like what you said about democratic capitalism. I'd like to come back to that at some point. But again, not a Trump fan. But what I am willing to do is at least give him credit for some positive things that he's done.
Bro.
As an example, you're giving him zero credit, bro. I will say, as much as I don't like seeing him on TV, he's a great marketer. I can say that guy's a freaking brilliant marketer. He gets eyeballs. He knows how to play the media. He knows how to rattle cages. Like, I'm at least willing to give him credit for the things he does well. And even if it's for policies, I'll say, look, can't stand the guy, but policies-wise, he's done some good things.
And let me help you out. Some of the Trump policies. Breaking. Trump and Kim Jong-un, I think that's his name, signed agreement pledging to work towards a lasting and stable peace. Trump was one of the only Western leaders to go to North Korea and keep the peace over there, right? That's one. Here's another one from the Trump policies. Black and Hispanic unemployment is at a record low. CENK Uygur is calling this person dumb, stupid, can't read, can't do anything. Here's another one. Trump commits U.S. to expanding efforts to clean up oceans leader. President Donald Trump signed legislation Thursday committing the United States to expand efforts, this is in 2018, to clean up nearly 8 million metric, this is for my green people out there, right, of litter polluting the world's ocean. Here's another one. Trump signed 2 executive orders, 3 proclamations against human trafficking. Of course, USA Today fact check. Did Trump sign 3 executive orders? No, actually, he signed 2. Anyway, the same article here, Trump executive order. Executive order number 1. The first, aim at disbanding transnational criminal organization that traffic human. This was signed February 9, 2017. The second order concerned online child trafficking and sexual exploitation in the United States, signed in January 31st. The third one, Trump also issued 3 proclamations observing Human Trafficking National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month, which has been recognized, which will be recognized each January since 2018. Bro, did you know Trump was part of all those executive order and legislation? Of course you didn't, because the media didn't care about telling you that. And I'm sure I'm boring you already, but let's just keep going. 2 more. Here, Trump signed bill restoring funding for black colleges. One more, and then I'm done. The First Step Act. What is the First Step Act? The First Step Act gives non-violent offenders the chance to re-enter society as productive, law-abiding citizens. It says here that the measure which Trump signed into law is the most significant criminal justice reform legislation in year. This is an article from Vox on February 5th, 2019. But this man CENK is giving Donald Trump zero credit for nothing whatsoever because he's so blinded. He has so much hate in his heart. It's not justified. He doesn't know what to do with it. Like that, what is that guy said? Emotional damage. He is damaged emotionally. He hates Trump so much.
Are you saying that there's zero credit, zero whatsoever for Trump?
That. No, I'm not saying that. Everything is situational. People get into which camp are you in? Are you left, right, Biden, pro-Biden, anti-Biden, etc.? So, for example, I think Biden's doing a great job on Ukraine. I think he did.
Are you serious? Did you hear what he said? This video here was posted on April 3rd. April 3rd. He already knew about Hunter Biden laptop and Ukraine deals and Burisma and the 50,000 or 100,000, I don't even know how much it is that Hunter Biden was making in Ukraine. But he's saying Joe Biden is doing a great job in Ukraine. Do you see how emotionally damaged this man is?
Terrible job on domestic politics. Total failure in domestic politics. So we can get back into that later. So why? Because it depends on the facts. So Trump, I remember in the beginning, there was a plant in Indiana, and he threatened a bunch of politicians, and he threatened a bunch of businesses, and it looked like they were going to stay. And I remember doing a video at an airport because I liked that so much. Because then MSNBC was crying, oh my God, can you believe he's threatening people? That goddamn right. The president's supposed to use carrots and sticks, and he was using sticks effectively. Now, unfortunately, that one, as with almost all of them, was just marketing.
Oh,
and then
Lord.
that plant actually outsourced all the jobs later, and Trump didn't do a goddamn thing about it. It's all fake, etc. So, but if on rare occasions, but for example, he didn't start any new wars. Great, I'll take it, right? There's no reason for me to disagree with someone.
He's being so sarcastic when he's saying that, great, I'll take it.
If they're agreeing with me. Oh, it's because it's Trump, you have to call it bad. No, that doesn't make any sense. You show me a sensible policy and I'll be in favor.
If you enjoyed this short clip, click over here to watch another.
Okay, I'll put the video link in the description. Let me know what you think about this, bro. This man hates Trump so much, he can't see reality the way it is. This is crazy. And then he says Joe Biden is doing a great job in Ukraine. Joe Biden is doing a great job in Ukraine. Are you crazy, my guy? Anyway, let me know what you think about this video, and God bless you. See you on the next one.